I used to spend 3 hours a day in my inbox. Sorting, replying, flagging, chasing. It was exhausting. Now? I spend about 20 minutes. And I'm not missing anything, I'm actually more on top of things than I've ever been. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact system I use to automate my entire email inbox with AI. Step by step. You can have this running by tonight. Welcome to Workflow AI. Today we're building a real, working email automation system from scratch. No fluff, no theory, just the exact setup. By the end of this video you'll have AI triaging your inbox, drafting replies, and handling routine emails completely automatically. Let's build it. The first thing we need is a triage system. This means every email that lands in your inbox gets automatically categorized before you ever see it. We're going to use Gmail filters combined with a Zapier automation that pushes each email through an AI classifier. Here's how it works. Email arrives in Gmail. Zapier catches it and sends the subject and body to GPT-4. GPT classifies it, urgent, reply needed, newsletter, or archive. Zapier applies a label and moves it to the right folder. Setting this up in Zapier takes about 15 minutes. I'll link the template in the description. The result, you open Gmail and everything is already sorted. You only see what actually needs your attention. Now for the good bit. For every email labeled reply needed, we want AI to draft a response automatically. We use the same Zapier workflow, but this time we pass the email to GPT with a prompt that says, "You are Harvey's assistant. Draft a professional, concise reply to this email in his tone. Keep it under 100 words." The draft gets created as a Gmail draft. You never send anything without seeing it first. But instead of staring at a blank reply box, you open a draft that's 90% done. You tweak 2 words and hit send. This alone saves most people 45 minutes a day. Some emails you don't even need to see. Meeting confirmations. Newsletter digests. Automated reports. Software notifications. For these, we set up rules that handle them completely automatically. In Gmail, create a filter for known senders or subject lines. Then in Zapier, add a step that marks them as read and archives them, or in some cases, extracts the key info and logs it to a Notion database. For example, every time a client sends an invoice confirmation, Zapier extracts the amount and date and logs it to your finance tracker. Zero manual work. The final piece is a daily digest. Instead of checking email constantly, you get one summary at 8 a.m. every morning. Set up a scheduled Zapier automation that runs at 7:50 a.m. It pulls every unread email from the last 24 hours, sends them to GPT, and gets back a bullet point summary of what needs action today. That summary lands in a Slack message or a separate Gmail label, however you prefer. You wake up, read a 10-line summary, know exactly what your day looks like, and then go into email intentionally, not reactively. A couple of things to watch out for. First, don't automate sending. Always review AI drafts before they go out. AI gets it right 90% of the time, but that 10% can be embarrassing. Second, start with low-stakes email types first. Get comfortable with newsletters and notifications before you automate client replies. Third, review your automation weekly for the first month. Tweak the prompts. The more context you give GPT about your tone and communication style, the better the drafts get. So that's the full system. Triage layer, AI drafts, auto-handle routine emails, daily digest. The tools you need: Gmail, Zapier, free tier works to start, and a GPT for API key, about $5 a month in usage. Total time to set up, around 2 hours. Time saved every single day, 2 to 3 hours. That's a return on investment of about day 2. Links to everything are in the description. If you want me to do a live screen share walkthrough of the full Zapier setup, let me know in the comments. Subscribe so you don't miss it, and I'll see you on Wednesday. End script.